And now this is a real treat and a real honor that these two gentlemen are here. Pedro Zas and Roger Sandre from the United VJs. I'll tell you a little anecdote. These two guys got an email from me. I wrote an email, hey Pedro, we need you here for the interactive show. And then he was shocked because soon after he got the email from me, he got an email from Montreal, from the Southfield, saying, hey Pedro, we need you in Montreal, you're so important. And so he was in a very hard time making up a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? He decided to come here for you now, this morning. So this needs a big round of applause.
Yeah, he was completely surreal. You want to speak more?
No, yeah, one more thing, why everybody's here, because outside I tell everybody, listen, move into the dome because the best looking Brazilian VJ of the dome is here to present.
The only one.
Pedro, go!
I think we need to switch microphones because I have a really strong voice. So, yeah, it's true. I received an email from Nikki on a Monday morning to come for an event on the 25th of May. And then in the afternoon, I received another email in the same day to come to another event in the same day. How many times this has happened in a career, you know, like, what's going on? Like, everyone's taking the piece, you know? Like, I didn't believe it. I thought Mickey was talking to Luis and they were like making a joke, you know? But it wasn't a joke, it was for real. But fortunately, we managed to send our third partner to Montreal. He's there now, VJ Spiritu, and together with Roger as we built the United VJs. And I'm going to go straight to the point, which is showing you the software. Our new application that we created the past few years, we're very happy that we're going to show it to you. It's ready to buy. You just need to click, website and buy. You know, it's an inexpensive tool from our point of view, not from a VJ point of view. Okay, VJs have no money, as you probably know. So when we say the price, you're like, what's going on? You know, but you know, for the Planetarium world, it's really cheap. You know, so that's what we want to make a democratization. If this makes any sense, democratization,
We got it.
of immersive cinema. That's actually what we want. To create an available tool for everyone to map a dome in a few hours. So this is Roger S, the programmer from the United VJ that has many of the tools that we use. One of them was the BlendyDome VJ, and we're going to start to show you the presentation. So this is our beautiful logo. We're very proud of our logo for one reason. Yeah, for one reason. You see, it's the yin and yang, as you probably see. It's the art and technology, so we never put both separate. We always managed to get them together. And if you look at it, this is our exclusive trademark. This is how we do the blends. Can you take the domemaster out? As you can tell, this is our slices. You'll understand a little bit later. But you know, one is blue, obviously. The end of one is green, the beginning of the other one is red. When you overlap green and red, what happens? Yellow. You know? So you know it's actually the area you blend. Okay? We have another application called BlendyDome VJ, which is a very cheap application that allows you to make edge blend between multiple projectors. We thought you only made like 5, 6. Once I received an email from Chile, some guy had did a blend with 50, you know, blends. It's like, can you do that with our software? Yes, you can, you know. So once the tool is out there, you know, we can't control what people do with it. So this is actually why we have these 3 colors. This is our exclusive way of making blends. That's why our software is called BlendyDome VJ. VJ because we are performers. We are not software geeks at all. We are Saturday nights, wake up until 9 AM doing visuals in clubs. This is our life for the past 50 years. We love it. Last Saturday, we were playing until 9 AM to the city center for thousands of people on a video mapping with 12 projectors, you know, and everything out of a single laptop, which is very important for you to understand what we're showing here today. It's a software for a single laptop, okay? So you can do full dome with a nice resolution on a single laptop. Of course, it's a Mac laptop. We're not using PC because it's horrible, in my opinion, having to use another operating system. I have enough things in my life to deal with another level of shit, you know. So I think I have enough with Mac OS. You know, so all the persons of you ask me, are you going to do the Windows version? No. Yeah, sorry. So if you want to use BlendyDome VJ, you gotta buy a Mac or a Hackintosh. You can also build your own Hackintosh, which is an expensive Mac of 1,000 units. Yes, that's why our logo comes across. We have a beautiful CD cover. Obviously, the CD cover, the CD case does not exist. It's just a product for you to think, oh, I want it. You know, it's just visual. We never did it physically, so you'll never receive one. But you know, it looks nice on the website, you know, so we thought to put it there. And I'm going to show you a very important job that we're very proud of having to participate. But before that, I'll tell you essentially that. This is for Fulldome VJ, 360 degrees times 210. And then you ask, why do we have 210 degrees there? Shouldn't be just 180? Because, you know, Fulldome 360, 180. No, there's some crazy guys in Canada who has done a dome of 210 degrees. It's the only dome in the world that has 210 degrees. Okay? There's no other dome in the world. But the reality is, it's there. It exists, and so our software also does up to 210 degrees. So anything below 180 and plus 180, it does it. And then we're very proud to show you this next job that is just as an example of what software, Fulldome software can do. It wasn't done actually with our software, but it's an application that we have done with this person here, Diego. He was the producer of this job. And the content is United VJs. So this is, can you switch off lights, please? So it's not up to the best projector. But the thing that it starts is to show you the artwork. We have an exclusive advertisement. Everything controlled from a $50 controller. It costs $50, so it's a Fulldome controller with a $50 controller. There's a car there, possibly. You never expect to have a car inside a dome, but it's actually there. And one of the good things that people tell me after watching this video, they say, oh man, I want to buy that car. Although it costs like very expensive. You want to buy it. So yeah, I think you all know what Fulldome is. You can see actually this video is called This is Fulldome VJ. It's on YouTube. And now I'm gonna show you more or less probably what the majority of you all know. You have to excuse me for the knowledge you already have. But you know, maybe some of you don't know these things. So at the same time, I'm showing you this in the presentation. My friend Roger is playing you some loops of what we're VJing here tonight. Of course, I'm not showing you everything. It's going to be a VJ set live, 2K on the dome, you know, tonight from 12. But at the same time, I'm showing you a little bit of theory. So, how is it done today, or the majority? You can correct me if I'm wrong, the specialists here, you know, so please do. Planetarium receives the media, which is a domemaster. So, you know, you send your movie to the Planetarium in the format of the domemaster. It slices it to 6 pieces, saves the slice on a different computer. The playback is done from an extra computer responsible for the sync of all the others. Each Planetarium makes his own unique slices. Takes time and a lot of storage. As you probably know, this is like the vast majority in domes. So when we go to domes and people ask us, how do you do the synchronization? And they're like, wait a minute, what is synchronization? We don't have this problem. There was some paradigm shift. Synchronization is something from the past that we need to synchronize computers. This is all played from a laptop with 2 triple heads, which are 2 adapters. So I have on a laptop, I can manage to do 7 outputs. So this is a 7-channel dome, is it? 8. So we cannot do 8 on a laptop, sorry. Yeah, but you are 10 times more expensive than I am. So, you know, we don't compete, so that's not my people. You know? It's expensive, as you know, because That's why they say we do, because it's expensive. You know, it's complex, you need a technician. It's closed, and there's no room for interaction, which makes the majority of the society out of these Fulldome environments. When I'm talking the majority of the society is the artists, the creatives. As you know, we are VJs. We came from a big VJ background. This is what we do every single Saturday. We're now going to a VJ festival, in the Mapping Festival in Jena, Switzerland. We went there next to promote the world of Fulldome. So we have hundreds of other students and VJs and professionals that they are getting into Fulldome because of our software. So this is also not just about the software, but about showing a gate for people entering into Fulldome. Artists that think, oh, it's so expensive. I can't get a Fulldome, I can't get a 7.7, I can't get all these expensive MIDI servers. So how can I do it? Buy a laptop and the cheap software. And this is how we do it. You know, we want to turn it accessible to all VJs. So if any of you are VJs here, we give you discounts. That's why we put the word VJ on our software. We love you. So the BlendyWay. The BlendyWay is no more than that. You have a siphon. Do you know what siphon is? Does anyone anyone who doesn't know what siphon is? So basically, there was the before and after siphon, like Jesus Christ kind of thing, you know. So the before siphon, software did not talk to each other in Mac world. You know, after siphon, you can send signals, video signals from one software to the other. Okay, which means democratization. So there's no more like the people of this software and the people of that other software. They all can talk to each other, and this is where we come in. So it doesn't matter the player you have, you can use the Modulate, which is our excellent player because we like to use it. There's any other VJ software or any other software that has Siphon. If you go to the website of Siphon, it has a huge list of software that it already has it in. Okay? As we speak, the developer of Siphon, it's now in Canada with the other lot of freaks, Dome freaks, over there on the other side of the world, conspiring, you know? So they all together in the same room. So the developer of Siphon is sat together with the artists and the SAT people developing new things. So it's something very interesting. And that's what we do. We send it from Modulate to BlendyDome, and BlendyDome slices it to 6 projectors. It's all real time. There's no more multiple computers or synchronization. This is something from the past. Everything is on a single Mac laptop. Okay? And I'm talking about few $1,000s. I'm not talking about few $100,000. We have schools in New Zealand that already bought our system, that they're going to integrate it in their school and they're going to teach it. We have sold in the 7 days or 8 days that we are on sale, we have sold licenses all over the world. Peru is a country that bought more licenses. For some reason, we didn't have a clue that there was Fulldome in Peru. Suddenly people start buying licenses in Peru. So it's a wonderful thing that you start to realize that places that you were not expecting at all, they start showing up in the world of Fulldome. The output goes straight to the projectors. There's unlimited input options. Specialized applications talk to each other via Siphon. Also image grids, QuickTime files. And remember, the BlendyDome VJ also has an internal player. So you just need to drag and drop your file and play it back. You don't need any other software. Just with the BlendyDome, you just drag your file, play it back, and that's it. Now I'm going to give you a little bit more from the specialist. Roger can come here, or stay there.
Yeah, maybe I'm going to stay here. And this is the interface, basic interface for search selection. We have some building templates for mapping the dome, like this one you're seeing now, and also some more fine tuning. You can drop your files and select your cycle source. But better than show the interface like that, I can show you the software.
Yes, because look at that. This is something that Blendy does. Okay, we obviously are using Field, so thanks very much for being working for us. But you know, look what BlendyDome does just with one single channel. We can warp an input. So we are showing you our interface live in the dome. So when Roger, this is the real interface of dome, and of course we warp it in 4 ways, 4 walls, so you can see that from all positions, you know. So this is something ingenious. It's not just the dome mapping, it's not just the slicing or the preview. You can do a bunch of patch connections to put your face on the dome on Skype, for instance, which is or your keynote presentation on Skype on the dome.
Yeah, because this is natural for us doing visuals, doing VJing, and this kind of applications exist for a long time now, and we are used to get things from one application to the other, all through Siphon. So here we pick our screen from the interface and can show you here on model.
So as you can tell, it's feeding back. You know, remember feeding back in the 80s when you put the camera? So when I found out this, I spent the whole night feeding back, you know, and then in the morning I thought, why did I not sleep today? You know, but yes, feedback is something that's, you know.
Okay, so we have here the output selection for projectors. We have a blueprint we can make for each dome for better alignment.
So what we call the blueprint is actually the map of the dome. So this is how we roll. We select the blueprint, so on this dome particularly, we count the number of tiles it has, we divide the tiles, we replicate this blueprint, as you can tell there, on the dome, and this is where we come from. We map things. We are video mappers. Okay, with an extensive experience. We've done more than 30 mappings around the world in 5 continents and I don't know how many countries.
Of course, here on this planetarium, it's being impractical because there's too much tiles, you know. But on smart domes, it's very useful. Here are the options for the dome positions. We can make the lenses and shift distance from the dome center, and everything can set up for the dome position to get to work right.
And for instance, in New Zealand they ask us, I have a 6-meter dome and I want 6 projectors, what can I do? And how do you answer these questions when you receive them, you know? You have to make some, well, you used to have to make some calculations. Nowadays, you go and you make your simulation in BlendyDome. Okay, that's my 9 meter, that's my resolution of projectors. Is it possible? Does it fit all the area? Yes! Okay, so in less than 1 minute, I have the answer. So, you know, this is, you can do simulations of your installations.
We have some basic start for adjustment, for panel adjustment, and color mapping and color adjustment for, you know, can maybe get this output here and put in some color so you can look it better on the screen and see what's happening. Okay, so one thing you do is we paint each projector, each channel into different colors so you know exactly where they overlap and can do the blending.
So as you know, all the projectors, they never white all the same, so these tint corrections is very useful, you know.
And also our way to do the blend.
So the little history I told you in the beginning?
Just like on BlendyVJ is our blend solution for flat surface. We match the green and red from the border of each projector, one above the other, and when lights overlap, it's yellow. So if you see only yellow and blue, everything is going to be all right. Okay, so maybe good for the presentation of the software.
Yeah, and then I was just going to quickly show you the interface, and then we're going to keep on. You all know this, you know, that's the standards of nowadays. Our application supports the HAP codec. If you don't know what the HAP codec is, you should check it out because it's really interesting. You know, I'm not going to start talking about codecs. It's something really boring. You know, but it's also another revolution. Is a codec optimized for Siphon, and then render. It's something that we don't need to do. So we don't need to slice things, you know, because everything it's automatically. So that's what we do. Can you export a dome master? That's your full dome master. You can't see shit on this application, on this resolution, but it basically slices all the masters. That's how the slices look. That's where they're gonna go. And then that's one of the most exciting things of this software. Okay, so if you don't have a dome, probably you don't have a dome. You know? Like 99% of you guys here, or maybe 100%, you know, you don't have domes. You know, that's not the problem. You don't need a dome. It's a big thing to put in your house, you know. So you have the virtual dome. So this is something that is really important for you to test your creations, you know. So you obviously know working on a flat screen, it's not good, it's counterproductive. So right away, you can use our virtual dome, just send it in, do your render, your quick render, send it in, and navigate with your fingers around the dome. Maybe you could show the interface of the virtual dome. And that's really interesting when you think that you can actually see the positions, you know. So this is our interface live on 4 corners, distorted, warped for Fulldome with the BlendyDome VJ. And then below there you see the virtual dome, below all these graphics.
Let's put some next channel.
Okay, so it looks like we have to finish. This is the BlendyDome VJ. It fits in every dome. I'm going to go fast now. We also can control. We also can control the height of the dome. You know, if it's an hyperdome or not. If like the Vortex Dome in Los Angeles, it looks like that. And then, of course, it has the Bezier warp distort for the last adjustment. And we also have the channel mapping. We just need to swap the channels there. We don't need to unplug and plug cables. Of course, we can do the color correction and make the blend just like the Blendy way, what we told you in the beginning. That's why our software is called the BlendyDome. See this little trick? This is the process we have registered, because you can't register software. Anyone can just take your code, change a line, and register themselves. So you can register processes and logotypes and brands. So this is what it did. This is our process. So if you use this process, you'll probably get in trouble, you know. And what you see is what you get. It's a Fulldome 3D preview dome, which is fantastic. And once you finish, it's basically locked and play. And guess what? BlendyDome VJ, it works for Unity. See? So all the Unity people that we're talking to here, we just need to give you a file, and that's it. We map the dome, we give you the file, and your Unity with the BlendyDome, it's straight there. You know? So no more mapping domes, you know. We have a game that we don't have the time enough to show you. It has a rocket. It was done for a techno label in London. And they asked us to do a music video, and we did a video game and export the video and it became a music video. And I'm going to show you a little bit of the roadmap. 2012 was the first prototype, and in the Fulldome UK, some people from here were there in the Fulldome UK watching our show. We were 1K and 16 frames per second on a Hackintosh with a BlendyDome. The Hackintosh costed €1,000, which had 1K and 60 frames. And by then, I promise that next year I'll come with 2K and 30 frames. Here I am, you know. We have now 2K and even more with 30 frames, which is great. It has done the debut. It was an intensive beta testing. If any of you were the beta testers, thanks so much for your answers. It was great to have your feedback and everything. It's amazing to work in this world with so many people answering us, you know. And then we did a tour, but we went to domes all around the world, in San Francisco, Los Angeles, in Montreal, Moscow, and Berlin. We did domes in all these places. And then in 2014, it's finally the official release. It's done to buy. You just need to click. We're going to have a special release price from today. For 1 more week, and then goes to the thing. VJ University, it's our workshops. We have to teach more than 400 students around the world. And you can check our feeds and our network to check where our next class is. This is all our stuff. I'm sure you have cards and stickers. Stickers, we love stickers. I put lots of them in Jena around, so if you walk around Jena, you see. We were the United VJs.
Okay, just one more thing. We have here, finally,
the Unity game. So this is all real time, it's played with the joystick controllers. So it's Unity, it's about the rocket. It's what's the name of the label? Missile Records from London. It's a classical techno label from London. So that's our game. We're not going to invite you to play it. But it's techno. So, I have to finish. I would love to show you a little bit more of how we got here, but I'm going to leave this for another time. It was really nice to have you here. And if you have any questions, we're going to be here for the next few days. And you can ask us. I've got stickers and cards. So you're very welcome to use our software and to tell us your honest opinions. Thank you very much, Roger. And everyone, Mickey, everyone to turn go